Hey folks, welcome to the summer term of ESRM 428. I'm going to share my screen here just to show you what you need to do when you're getting started. Okay, so I think you can see my screen now. Just want to make sure it's changing. Okay, good. So when you go into Canvas and do Channel Islands, learn, cool. You're going to have however many classes you have. 428 is our summer class. Yours looks like this. We make it look like a student. So, here's my info. If you've had a class with me before, cool, easy. Here are my hours where you can schedule time to talk to me. So everything's going to be on Calendly and Zoom. So you just click on this link and then you make an appointment within one of those windows. If that doesn't work, just email me and we'll figure something out. Here's the syllabus. You don't have to buy anything. I provide this little workbook that's going to help get you brushed up on some skills. If you don't have Arc Pro, you need to email me right now so that I can send you the link so that you can download it. If you don't have your own PC at home, that's okay. Go to the library and go get one. You can get it for free for the semester with as being a student, just make sure that they put Arc Pro, the most updated version on there, as well as R Studio. Um, Here's the grading. There's four sections. The first section is what I'm going to talk about today is the contract and the LA River book. So when you go to the modules, what to expect, I wrote some stuff. Here's your first thing. The first due date is June 10th. Here's the blank contract. I give you a little explanation here. You're required to complete a certain number of hours for whatever grade you want. So if you click on the link, it opens up to a PDF and it's very long because I tried to add as many things in there as I could think of that would be helpful for you. Basically, you get to pick what grade you want. So if you want an A, you have to do 21 hours of work. If you want a B, you have to do 16, C 11, D 7. That's the deal. So you're signing this contract before class starts on Tuesday, so before Thursday, and you're telling me what grade you're going to do. Everybody has to do this first section here, this API Python fundamentals, because I'm going to teach you how to use code to tell GIS what to do. So you're not going to become a coder. I'm not going to be testing you and all that. Don't get scared. But I learned how to do this, especially when you're having to do multiple repeated things for like hundreds and hundreds of data sets. This is a great tool to at least kind of know what to do and how to figure it out. So everybody's required to do this 8-hour section. And then depending on what kind of grade you want, if you only want a B, you go find 8 more hours. If you want an A, go find what's 21 minus 8, 12, 13 more hours. Okay. So you can click on these links. They go directly to the Esri site. You should be able to open this in Adobe Pro, which you should have because you can download it from CI Learn and you can click the boxes on which ones you want. Then you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. And you're going to sign it, date it, write the number of hours. That didn't turn out so great. Write the number of hours you plan to do, so I know what grade to give you. Okay. Let's see. Now I can go back to the module. So you're going to download that, fill it out, and then you're going to upload it right here under signed contracts. All right. This is due by May 29th. Class doesn't start till the 27th, but as promised, I opened the class early because many of you have lots going on this summer, so you can get out ahead of your work. So this is your first assignment. You have to get this done right away. So fill it out, do it, and turn it in. It's just you upload a PDF. Your contract work, you'll be uploading here. For each of those tutorials, you will create what's called a Word document, right, that goes along with the tutorial. You're going to write your name, the date, the name of the learning activity. You're going to paste the link right here, the hours estimated by Esri, and then the actual hours it took you. You're not going to lose points or gain points if it took you longer or shorter. All right. It's just for me to help manage for future students and whatnot. You will be required to do these 6 things. Okay. Every one of these has a quiz. Make sure you get the certificate, screenshot it, grab it, whatever it is that you need, and keep that document because It doesn't require a certificate. Make sure you write that at the end, and I will check. I do check, okay? Make sure you take some screenshots. Make sure you pay attention to the workflow. The whole point of this is for you to go back in and figure out the kinds of GIS skills that you need to brush up on before we get going, okay? So you're going to do that. You're going to turn that in. That is all due June 10th, period. I don't care what your summer looks like. This is due June 10th. Okay. So make sure you get it turned in. Once you've completed that contract work, then you're going to move on to the next section, which is the workbook assignment. So we have an ARC Pro workbook. It's a PDF format. You can download it, put it on your computer, open it, whatever you want. Here's the data, just like in 328, where we give you the data. Here's the data for the work. There are 9 chapters in the book. You will go through and complete each chapter. We've been using this for a little while for 428, so there are some instructional videos for each section. Again, this probably looks familiar. You need to fill this out. You need to make sure you have screenshots for each of these chapters. I think these are done by Emily, who used to work with Dr. Patch. Okay, so you're going to do that for all 9 chapters. That is due, every single one of those is due by the 24th, not the 25th. Okay, once you finish those, then your data project will pop up. I will have this posted, and that will be due July 15th. And then your final project is due August 5th, which is the last day of class. All right, so if you have questions, email me sooner than later. Do not wait.